This Playboy wallet. When I say it, I've been into the studs. I've been living the studded life. 90s Prada. Perfect. Happy Halloween. Like not even in a Halloween mood, you guys, but I'm realizing this as I pull up to the Value Village to film my weekly thrift talk video that it is Halloween weekend, which means it's probably going to be busy in there. But I wanted to get this done because I'm staying on track. I'm feeling super productive with these. You guys are liking them. It's making me really excited and like love doing this again, essentially. So I got a few questions because I only asked not long ago, but if you want to be involved in like these thrift talks and have a say on like what the theme is, if we're doing a thrifting for a celebrity or if we're just doing like chatty going through stuff, then follow me on Instagram because that's where I'm asking you guys the questions. But yes, in the meantime, I'm gonna thrift for things that are on like my personal wish list right now, just because I feel like after Halloween we get into Christmas very quick, and I'm a big advocate for thrifting gifts. So I feel like we gotta start thinking about that. We gotta start thinking about that now. I definitely know that I have, but I just haven't made any jumps yet. So I think that it'll be fun to kind of share with you guys some like high ticket items that you can probably find good dupes for at the thrift store. So fingers crossed she's not too busy today, but we're preparing for it anyways. Can't get worse than Senior's Day, in my opinion. You can actually see what these on, so they're coming off. They were cute for a quick second, but one of the things that I wanted to talk about was Kylie Jenner's whole Kai line, because I feel like I already have stuff at home that works in that situation, but so many people are just going to be like brainwashed into buying it, and there's so much faux leather, good old vintage leather that already exists. So we're going to get through that today. Just found a Custo Barcelona top. I needed another top for styling Addison Rae. That might be cute. She loves her pink, and I like never found pink last time we went. Let's see if we get like a high neck leather. I feel like that's kind of hard to find, but there's definitely dupes. Like that's a good dupe. Maybe I'll try it on for you guys because you're always wanting try-ons, which I do on Instagram, but I feel where you're coming from. I'm not gonna like go through piece by piece of what was on my list, but most of it came from Essence. So I'm just gonna pop it up so you guys can kind of see, because I feel like my brain, like everything is kind of in this like grungy, distressed look, which I'm, I guess, very into right now. So I'm just gonna like kind of keep that in mind while we look through every section. If we find a winner, obviously we'll draw the comparison up top. I don't know if this reminded me of anything, kind of like the blue marine stuff, but I can't do nudes, you guys. They just wash me out so badly. I've kind of given up on the self-tanner life. Oh, I did have a red tank though. This is very different, but this is vintage Guess. And I kind of love the ribbon. It's very wintry and very cute, so that could honestly be a potential. There's so many tank tops here. I am loving this. Shout out to this Value Village. This is kind of stunning, but again, it's in a nude. Old me would have picked that shit up all the time and then been like, why am I not wearing this? It's because it washes you out, girl. Kind of cute and chic. I don't know if it reminds me of anything, but it's kind of structured like all the Miu Miu and like Prada stuff, I guess you could say. I did have a lot of like accessory things because I feel like my core style right now is just simple, like well-fitting basics that I've told you guys a million times I feel like I finally have. And then like zhuzhing it up with fun accessories, which is kind of fun in the winter because you get to play around with like so many more elements of accessories like scarves and hats and all that. Ooh, this Playboy wallet. Last year I hoarded so many of those like Y2K fluffy scarves for some reason. So I need to not do that again because I don't know what I was thinking. Like they're fine. But just definitely don't need 20 of them. This wasn't on the list, but I'd love to find like an old Ralph Lauren scarf hat duo combo. So we're manifesting that now. We are manifesting that now. But yeah, I've really been loving like the Acne distressed leather and like all their accessories, shoes, bags, all that kind of stuff. So kind of hoping that's what we'll stumble upon, something like that. But it will be hard. I'm not doubting that. I also realized I need a black belt. Always check your belts though, because sometimes they like peel at the seams, and that's never fun. Okay, so I feel like the rosette trend came and went really, really fast. But something I saw by Blue Marine was like rosette with pearl choker, and this could be really good because this is leather, so it looks bougie and expensive. Also seeing this yellow belt. It doesn't have a brand on it, but that's also kind of in the vein of that cape belt, I think. Anything really with silver studs, people are like, oh, that's it. Which I love a silver stud. Something about me ever since the like studding epidemic in like 2012, I want to say, I've been into the studs. I've been living the studded life. Okay, we're giving up on the bag dream for now. We're gonna check shoes just for like fun, I don't know, anything. These are actually very much Miu Miu-esque, these old Aldo shoes. These are cute. I just don't like the toe. If it was a pointy toe, I'd be sold. These are kind of stunning too, these 9 West. I feel like there's a brand doing something like that. I feel like this is just like a fast fashion brand, but these are, maybe it's not, because these look old and they look good. These look very Prada, 90s Prada. They're in unlisted.com, but they're definitely old. Like, look at that. I need to do the dry raw test though. Oh, fuck. I mean, I don't think that was part of the shoe. That's the dry raw test, friends. She's solid. Perfect. This is gonna be part of our Kai situation. Okay, so someone asked what I do with all this stuff when I'm done filming the styling portions, which I post on Instagram. And here is my honest answer. Most of the time, I fall in love with a lot of pieces because, like I said, I'm thrifting for people that I really admire and that inspire me already. What do? Usually I keep the stuff, and then I keep tags on while I'm doing all the try-ons and stuff like that, and I will exchange, because you can't get a refund, unfortunately, but I will exchange things that I know are just like not my style, that I kind of bought because I was missing something like it for the video. And then there's like a part of me that just sometimes can't return things because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like, what if they reach out? What if someone reaches out and they want to get something and I've returned it? That would be so embarrassing because it doesn't make me look legit. So that's kind of like a little bit of a moral conflict that I'm trying to get over. But let me know if you guys have any suggestions for me when it comes to that, because I'm definitely hoarding a bunch of stuff, but I would also like to sell some of it to you guys in terms of like doing little styled bundles or like drops and stuff. And I am working on a way to sell online again, so just stay tuned for that. This is a really pretty like crochet-esque dress. Okay, we're in winter dresses. Let's see if we can find ourselves a Kai dupe over here. I'd actually find the leather dress in the Halloween section because I feel like that often gets put in that kind of section. Oh, I actually had a dress. Fuck, what's the brand? Might have been Stod. Not really my style, but I thought the silhouette was really pretty because it kind of poofs out at the bottom, and it literally looked like this. There's some ripping here, but I feel like I could maybe remove that layer. I'm very into red. So the dress I saved was black, but that's a pretty good dupe. I'm also quickly going through little girls' tops because I really want to find a pink top for Addison Rae, because I want to recreate that photo that she just got paparazzi'd in where she's reading the Britney book. But I just don't have cute little pink tees, and I feel like the little girl section has a ton of that. Nothing that is quite speaking to me though. Okay, let's take a peek down lingerie lane. Oh my god, this Gap sweater. I was looking for this tennis Gap sweater for a long ass time because Sean Wotherspoon, I think he dropped some of these in his collection. She was hiding over here in the bedtime section. What are you doing, silly goose? Oh my god, it's H&M, but why is it $10? still gonna hold on to it because I think part of my whole like new style thing is just finding these really good basics that you can kind of layer with and make your own in that way. Like you can, I don't know what the word is, like transform them, I guess, on your own terms instead of buying like a more bold piece that is very one-dimensional. But I do want to find this like lacy skirt because I love that brand. I think it's called Valent Studios. And they do a lot of like layering in terms of bottoms. And they have this cool little skirt right now that's like a lacy skirt over black pants. I do need like some solid work pants too. This is also pretty, but not necessary. But how cute would that be cut into a top and skirt? Okay, back to the vision. I need to reel it in. This one actually has a lot of good accessories usually, and there were some really fun, like, I've been craving a pair of like silver sunnies. Little Dolce & Gabbana. Oh, never mind, guess. Not seeing anything. Told me today. So let's mosey down into skirts, shall we? Oh, maybe I'll find that black lace little slippy. No, this is too new. This is like giving sunflower patch girl. All I need, all I'm asking for is like a sheer little black lace slip. Surprisingly, the lingerie section didn't really have slips, so I'm wondering if they've like integrated those into skirts or something. But I'm not honestly too sure. Ah! She flew off the hanger right into my arms. It's because she's Anna Sui for anthropology, whatever. It's kind of cute though. I was kind of thinking like, is this chuggy or is this cute? It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. And is that brand's bias? Definitely a little bit, but whatever, it's fine. It's made well. I wonder when that collaboration is from. I feel like if it was new, I would kind of know about it, but also who knows? I'm not a big anthropology follower, so you never know. When someone's just not in the mood to let you through on the aisle and you gotta turn around, yeah, sometimes you just gotta read the situation. I was trying to put together an outfit the other night with like gray, just classic trousers, like light gray, and I realized I didn't have anything of the sort. A lot of my pants went from not fitting me to fitting me to like I got rid of one, so I'm trying to rebuild that collection, even though I did not wear shorts today. I wore baggy pants. So it'll have to be a take home and try situation. I think Melissa has a pair of pants like this. I'm pretty sure she wore them to like our pop-up party and I loved them. Okay, let's get into another fiery question. Someone said, when you say Le Chateau, is that a style, brand, and era? And I realized I've been finding a lot of Le Chateau recently and I've been name dropping Le Chateau. And then it hit me, I think when I was editing my last video, that Le Chateau is a Canadian brand that is still kind of around, but not really. They were really in their iconic era during the 90s, early 2000s, I would say. Look at this Harvard sweater. I don't think I'm qualified to wear that, but it hit me. I was like, oh my gosh, people, Americans, which is like most of my audience, definitely don't know what I'm talking about because I don't think it was ever in America, the brand. But yeah, it's just like a good Canadian brand to my knowledge. They were very into like the fast fashion trends and all that kind of stuff. If there's any other information that I think is important, I'll like pop it up on the screen for you guys to see. But yeah, I love finding them. Oh, this Tom Ford case. Where are the glasses though? Give me the glasses. Let me see if I can find them. I hate how they just put these cases out here to taunt us and then it's like, oh, the glasses were not part of the deal. Anyways, yeah, Le Chateau. I find that I'm very drawn to their pieces these days when I find them at the thrift store. So I didn't really shop there when I was younger because it was always skewing a little bit more mature to my knowledge. And yeah, I was just too young. And then by the time I went to high school, they were not a thing anymore. I'm trying to think of what else we can try to tick off our list. Oh, I did want like a zip up off the shoulder sweater. I got a lot of off the shoulder sweaters last year because they started to become really popular. This is kind of looking like an Acne jacket, but this is definitely kids. Misplaced. You just know when it's like a leather jacket and the arms are short and stiff, it's not gonna work out. Yeah, I did thrift a lot of off-the-shoulder sweaters last year. I just need to find them and dig them up because I love that look, especially for a more like formal going out vibe. They're kind of hard to wear casually because like layering, it's a little bit of a mess. I definitely already did this aisle. This was like the first aisle I did. Why did I start it in the middle? Let's go back to my expensive wish list for a quick second. I think the thing with designer is like, I can admire it from a distance, but there's been very few pieces over the last few years where I'm like, oh my gosh, I absolutely need that. And I think that's just because everything seems so trendy or like DIY-able or thriftable. Like everything I just looked at, like I'd love a silver bag. It doesn't need to be specific. I'd love something with like straps, that little lacy skirt pant duo, that zip up off the shoulder thing, the dress, which I pretty much found, dress shorts like mini. I just don't think I have the energy. Maybe I'll go through men's pants. It like isn't that specific to like certain brands. I don't have any like brand loyalty or like admiration when it comes to these brands these days, just because I feel like, I don't know, they're all kind of doing the same thing at the end of the day, and it's not that revolutionary. I feel like a lot of people were really into like Sandy Liang when she first kind of came onto the scene because her stuff was pretty different for what it was for the most part, like all the bows and all that kind of stuff. But now I feel like everyone is doing that. So I don't know, it just feels like very fast, like everyone in the sense of fast fashion brands are doing that too. So it's just like very, very, very attainable. It's kind of sad in some ways because I feel like people used to value like their finds a lot more and their designer and stuff like that. And now just like you see it at consignment stores and stuff like that so soon after because people just use it as like a disposable thing, which is quite sad. Couldn't be me. My approach with sweaters this year was just to go like basic because I feel like in years past I've got a lot of like fun stripy sweaters, fun statement sweaters, and those are great and all, but they really limit like you in terms of what kind of jacket you can wear, what kind of boots you can wear, accessories, and like I said, that's kind of like the less interchangeable aspect of a winter outfit. So it's probably best to go with like a more simple layer for the majority of your outfits. Obviously, like have fun, slay the fashion game, do you, but it's kind of what I've learned over the last few winters. Oh, cute. Meanwhile, I'm like, I want this sweater with a big kiss on it, but that's cute. It's like a thinner sweater too. Is this kind of, this could maybe kind of be like that Margiela sweater, because we could probably make this like, we could maybe do that. Then there's like an ugly ass Ardeen dupe. I can feel the polyester, I can feel my sweat being trapped in there. Ugh. More, are these sweaters also? Cardigans, okay, we might find it in cardigans. I'm really excited, to be honest, for all the Halloween stuff to go from the thrift store because I feel like it just makes all the other wintry aisles a little bit too like crammed and condensed, and you want to have that like room for thrifting winter stuff because it's big, it's chunky. You don't want to feel claustrophobic throughout the process. So I'm kind of like, yeah, let's get rid of all this Halloween stuff. Because I think they literally make 3 aisles Halloween. That's some dedication there, which, you know what, it's good. It's necessary. Everyone should be thrifting their Halloween costume. This must be like a resort in Las Vegas. I kind of love how that's like shimmery. I haven't found a good crew neck in a minute. This is even a cool sandals t-shirt. This looks a lot like the Burberry stuff randomly that I was seeing on Essence. So weird. Do you want to check Halloween for like a leather skirt or a leather dress? Because I didn't see a lot of it, so that leads me to believe it's over here. But after that, I guess I'll like show you guys my sorting process because a lot of you are screaming at me because I'm not doing try-ons. I do them on Instagram. It's just easier because I have my like microphone on and I know it would get hit and get really crackly. So please don't hate me for that decision. Oh, I also saw this girl with this Victoria's Secret little pilot costume. I didn't know they made costumes back in the day, and ever since that I've been like, okay, I'm gonna find one of these, but I feel like they're virtually impossible to find. So if you own one of those, hang on to it for yourself for forever. I guess we'll dabble in like some of the new put out sections. Oh yeah, I want to check men's pants too to see if there was anything I could cut into some little dress booty short. Whoa, this is giving acne. Is this Gap also? It's Gap, but it's giving acne. So worn off on this. This might be the acne piece that we need. Okay, we're gonna try and find a quiet section to do some like sorting, but I can't guarantee much. So if we get cut off, go to Instagram to find that stuff, or I might start uploading them to like shorts too, because that's, you know, for those of you that don't have Instagram, you can just watch it here. We have this t-shirt, the best of the best sandals, Ultra Club member. I like that. It's $3.99. As I mentioned, it's been a minute since I got like a good t-shirt, and I feel like these are from the same person. I really like this. I love palm trees. They make me happy. I love purple, and I love a little shimmer. So I'm looking at this skirt. Let's see how much it is. It's $10. It's like, it looks like it's gonna be big, and it looks like the fit is not gonna be for me. I'm probably gonna leave that, sadly. This Le Chateau didn't have a tag. See if they give that to me for like $4, I'll take it. This I'm bummed about. I feel like I actually used to have this like back in the day when I used to shop at H&M. I mean, that is very cool. Yeah. This is like my brown bag. Let's try this sweater, see if it's giving this vision that I'm thinking of. It might just not at all, but it's Club Monaco, so it's a good brand. It is the double zip. This might be doing it. Did I just make a $600 Margiela sweater out of this $10 thrift? I kind of like that. I also kind of like how the zipper's like off to the side. It's unique. She's different. This I'm not trying on. I know it's gonna be stunning. So it's a tube top. It's guess too big because my boobs are not big, but maybe we could fix it with the top. I'm trying to envision if I like cut it. Well, it's kind of cute if I cut it. Wish it was a little tighter, but if I wore a real bra. It's very holiday-esque. I think it's throwing me off because I'm wearing green pants. Whenever I'm wearing like green and red, I just think holiday. And I love Christmas, but I don't like dressing like Christmas, you know? So let's throw this on. I can do better. $10, it's not worth it. Those are the items you gotta be picky on. Okay, shall we try on this Staud dress dupe? Love poofy things around my hips generally because my hips are like wider. But this is just confirmation that I don't need to buy that $500 dress. It's nice when people see what I'm doing and they smile instead of like scream at me. It's always nice.